What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strikeout Beer Quick Beer Reviews with your pals, Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave.
And today we are having a special beer from our old pals out there at Martin House. We're having Bangarang. That's right, Bangarang. From the hit movie Hook, starring the great Robin Williams. This is made with peanut butter, caramel, honey, and marshmallow flavors, which Martin House has actually done several different iterations of the Bangarang. This is Bangarang with marshmallow. It just came out this last year. It's an Imperial double stout, 10% ABV, average score of 3.95 out of 25 ratings, which is surprising, which also leads me to believe that there's probably some people out there that just pulled up Bangarang and just reviewed it under one of the other ones, right?
Yeah, I guess.
They're like, oh no, yeah, Bangarang, that's what I'm having. Which one of the versions has the same can with this pitcher, but it's the coloring of it is a little bit different on it. But
It's so cool.
It's got the great I couldn't think of it earlier when we were talking, but Rufio on the cover.
Mm-hmm.
With Pan Sword. Yeah, the Rufio. Oh,
Yep. Dante Bosco.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Smells phenomenal. Like
I got into it quick.
That smells. You pick up the marshmallow in it for sure. A little bit of the peanut butter, but I think mostly marshmallow and peanut butter.
Yeah, the head on this dissipated very quickly. Even like the last little bit I wanted to put in the cup before then, I kind of shook the can back and forth and then poured it in there, and it gave a nice brown head on it, but it went away like almost immediately. So I mean, it's nicely carbonated, but yeah, this is what you're gonna kind of. That's what.
Yeah, 100%. But that's delicious.
That's not bad. You have to like sweet. Like this is a particularly sweet beer, right?
It is a little bit sweet, right?
Yeah, it's got sugar. It's got the those type of things, and obviously with the marshmallow and whatnot. So this one's going to be fall on the sweet side of things. But
peanut butter, caramel, honey, marshmallow.
That's a hell of a combination of ingredients, and they all kind of work together. Obviously, it's pretty good. This is
pretty damn good.
I hate that we're kind of doing a quick review on this because this is more of a let's sip and sit there and talk and chill and relax. And if you're new to the Strikeout Beer Quick Beer Reviews, this usually lasts about 5 to 7 minutes. Might go to 12, but for the most part,
hey, you know what? I'm gonna sit back and sip this and enjoy it.
It really is good. It's super dark. Like I said, the carbonation was there, but it goes away immediately.
But again, it's classified as a stout imperial / double, so a double imperial stout, right? Mm-hmm. So it's definitely going to be a darker beer, but you're picking up different flavors that you will with your traditional stouts, right? A little bit sweeter. Your tip with your stouts, they're not typically as sweet as this one is. But it just we talk about checking boxes, right? Mm-hmm. While it doesn't check the boxes of a stout, it's checking boxes of a delicious beer.
Yeah,
I think, right?
And on top of that, like when you start off with a can art like this,
the can art is always
it's phenomenal. Like I don't know who the artist is that's doing this artwork, but I mean it's pretty cool. Right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And Martin House, when you watch this, tell us who does your artwork.
Yeah, we love to have them on.
Because you always watch. You like, you share, you comment. We told you last video, we'd love to have you guys on. The door's always open for you. Tell us when you want to join. It doesn't have to be a Wednesday night, right? Yeah. If you want to join us on like a Thursday night, a Friday night, a Tuesday night, we'll make it work. Let's have some fun. Let's drink a beer. Let's have you on. Let's talk. But also, who does your art? Your artwork. That's one of the number one things we talk about with Martin House beers is their can art is phenomenal. Like you go somewhere, you always notice the Martin House cans. They always stick out because their artwork is great. So
I agree. But yeah, that's one good thing about them. If you're like a common, like, beer drinker, or I don't know, beer grammar type person, you love craft beer, you love and you're in the Metroplex, things like that, they'll share your stuff out. They'll like your stuff. You
yeah,
tag them and whatnot. Their social media group is definitely on top of things. And it's, I mean, we've gone through
it's
so many Martin
so
House
many.
beers. We were fighting it for a while. Well, not fighting it, but
We've always drank it, but
yeah.
it's and like I picked up another 4-pack from Martin House the other day. I was out at the store and they had a 4-pack there, and I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this, and we'll have it. We'll review it. It might be like a Monday night type thing, but dude, this is part 2 of my aggressive push to have Martin House on the show with us. I talked about it a lot during our last Martin House beer review. I'm going to talk about it with this one. You guys commented on the last one and said, "Hey, I know you're watching this. We want to have you on." And you commented, "Hey, thanks, shared it out, liked it, all that, but you ignored my invitation. Here's another invitation. Come on the show.
I think they were just being nice.
Let's have some fun. Let's drink some beers and have some fun."
I mean,
What?
we've had good times with brewers on the show, breweries and brewer owners, things like that.
Yeah.
Even our live shows out at Cowtown, Odd Muse, Brutal Beer Works. We Three Nations. We've kind of been everywhere, as far as live shows go. And it doesn't need to be center stage or any of that kind of stuff. We've been to the side, we've been in production, we've been here, been there, covered several events and things like that.
Wherever you want to throw us on whatever night of the week.
Or we just do it remote.
Hit us up.
Whatever. Yeah.
Or remote. Just we'll send you a link. You join us. It is what it is.
We've done that with a lot of other brewers, like 903. Our pals right there. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Our pals out at Fredonia, Nacogdoches, Texas.
Red Gap Brewing.
Red Gap Brewing.
Westlake.
Westlake did it as well.
Gosh, there's been.
It's crazy when you go down the list. Yeah. Well, when you go down the list of all the people we've had on the show and things like that, and we keep it super light. We don't really harass anybody as far as like crazy questions or what. Now,
here's what we want to do. We want to bring you on. We want to talk about what you do and promote you.
Yeah.
We're gonna here pretty soon. We're gonna have a brewery from Gainesville, Croots Brewing. They're gonna join us on the show at some point in time here coming up shortly. But we just want to drink beer with you guys, find out what you do, talk about what you do, where you get your inspiration from, and promote what you got coming up, right? That's the biggest thing, is promoting what you have coming up. What different events you have coming up, what different beers you have coming up, whatever you're doing, let's talk about it.
Yeah. And that's on us as far as taking so long to get around. Not to drink your beers. We've been drinking your beers for a long time, but it's, getting around to inviting you on and to have a nice little chat or something like that. But for this one, the can art's phenomenal. It gets a 5 out of 5 for sure. Now, the color and let's take the appearance.
So dark, which I love.
I really like the color, but I love the head too. The head had a great, super dark color, but it dissipated immediately.
It did. It didn't hang around for long, but it showed up, said, "Hi guys," and then it went away.
But it looks good. I mean, from this angle, it looks like a black lager, which I can't wait to get involved in back with black lagers again. Oh my God.
I do enjoy a black lager.
They're quite delicious. And then the smell, right? The smell taste, it passes the test on the sniffer, right? It smells delicious. It just has so much going on.
It does. And it's a great thing. Like, some people are like, "Oh, Martin House." And when a lot of people think about Martin House, I think pickle beer, and all the other crazy stuff they do, pizza beer, all cheese popcorn tin, all that stuff. There's so much more than that, right? But there's stuff that they brew that's just a normal, regular beer is phenomenal. They knock it out of the park. Their everyday brews, Martin House Pills, is phenomenal. It's delicious. And they have several other everyday beers that are all delicious. But then they brew different variations of a lot of just normal beers. But then they'll throw, hey, here's pickle beer, here's blue raspberry pickle beer, here's hot pickle beer, whatever. They threw all that stuff out there because they're not scared. They're not scared to take chances, right? They're going to brew some the Dunkaroos that we had, which was a good beer. The spinoff of Dunkaroos, which just checked all the boxes on the nostalgia level, right? They've done so many different things, and there's so many times where like they brew something, you hit me up, you're like, hey, we need this, and I'll make the trek out there and go and get it, and we have it, and we enjoy it.
Absolutely.
So,
And it's like even at like Isaiah's like birthday party at like Jump Street or wherever it was, one of the moms showed up with one of those rando 12 packs, variety packs of the pickle beer. I go, she goes, hey, you want one? I go, I've had them all. She goes, you've had all these? I go, every one of them. And I go, that ain't even all of them.
No, but that's a crazy. So like we started with the pickle beer from there, and it's evolved from more than just there to where with anyone else who brews a pickle beer, we go and get it, but then we compare it to the Martin House one.
OG.
Right? Because it's the OG. They do it with the better made pickles, all Texas staples out here, Martin House and better made pickles. So we compare it to all that. Like we've got one coming up. It's almost like a pickle moonshine type beer that we're gonna have here on the show, and we're definitely gonna compare it to the Martin House pickle beer.
Nice. All right, so I'm right about here. Where you at?
Right about here, but
a little bit. Yeah. This beer is listen. As we're slamming this beer within 10 minutes, this is a sipper. This beer right here needs to be sat back, enjoyed, relaxed, outdoors. Now, I know it's 85 today, but just give it a couple days. It'll be back down in the 50s here in Texas.
Tomorrow, you can go ahead and start a fire.
Really? It's getting... Yeah. So this is, for me, this is a fire beer while you're sitting there making s'mores. Like, you got the beer in one hand, you got the s'mores in the other. This is going to be phenomenal at about 60, 50 degree weather because you're going to have those s'mores out and it's going to be amazing.
Dude, so good. Yeah, I agree. 100%. Yeah, this is sitting out by the fire making some s'mores. Delicious beer. I'm glad I have another one of these.
Yeah.
Because I bought a 4-pack and I gave you 2 and I got 2. And it was originally going to be like a Monday night show, like live show type thing. But we're like, you know what? Let's just drink it now. And then we'll have another one to drink whenever, right? You'll drink yours whenever. I'll drink mine whenever. Really great beer. I really do enjoy this beer. I do like it. I wish I had a little bit more caramel with it though, right? You're not really picking up the caramel taste with it. I definitely do pick up a hint of the peanut butter and a lot of the marshmallow. The honey and the caramel are kind of on the back burner on this one. But still really good. I do enjoy it. And at 10%, this might be a beer that gets you in trouble.
Yeah. The flavors all work very well together and everything. It's a great collab, right? It's phenomenal. I really do. It's thumbs up for me.
Yeah, and at the same time, you do know you're drinking a stout with this though too, right? It definitely has that stout taste, that stout flavor, but I think the peanut butter and the marshmallow kind of even it out a little bit, mellow it down a little bit as far as your stouts are concerned. But all in all, yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. Can't wait to drink the next one. A thumbs up here.
Yeah, pull it out of the fridge, sit it on the table outside. Start the fire, let it warm up a little bit, and then crack it and get after it.
You probably should let this one warm up a little bit because with your stouts, typically you're looking at they should be somewhere between 50 to 55 degrees, right? Pulling this straight out of the fridge, you're probably 30, 35, depending on your fridge. You're not quite getting down to that Twin Peaks level at 28 degrees. But yeah, let's sit for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, delicious, good, and dare I say, good for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, don't.
Moderation, I guess everything is.
Exactly. Everything is good for you in moderation. We had one. That's moderation. Amazing for you. That's all I got to say. But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Robert Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.